appearance. Well, we are joined by a very special guest.
Good morning.
The Bubble Magician.
Oh, yes.
Afternoon.
We're doing, I forgot the time. Gosh, it's so much fun out here. Yes.
So we can't beat it. Mr. Steve Crawford is here to show us his stylings.
We are having magical bubble fun on the Wade Show Midway this year.
Okay.
And it's like crazy. So for those that have not heard already, we are doing a bubble show followed by a foam party because bubbles make foam. And, you know, I think that there's nothing better than putting somebody in a bubble than putting the entire audience in bubbles.
Can you put Rachel in a bubble?
You know, I have something else in mind for her. I'm actually a magician, a bubble magician, and maybe you've heard of this famous rope trick where a rope actually floats up into the air. Someone climbs the rope, that would be Rachel, disappears, and then the rope falls. Would you like to see it?
Let's do it.
Well, I don't actually know that one, but that would have been a good one. I do know some weird things, though, with rope. Have you ever wondered what happens when you take the ends off of the rope? You know, you actually get a loop of rope, and a loop, with a little practice, is all you need to make.
Some bubbles.
Bubbles!
And what inspired you to do this?
You know, Frank Zychek, he's the owner of Wade Shows, and I met him back in the 90s. I've always been in show business, an actor, a stage performer. I did shows, and he, in those days, was just getting the Midway going, and they were building, and he said, I want to do something different. I want a family show, something that we want amenities for the guests, and a whole different flavor. So we did some things in those days, and that made him really the success he is today. This family were in Midway. So this year he calls me. He says, Steve, I want to do something really, really different. You know, we want to take and remove the line between an attraction and a show. The problem with most shows is, you know, there's a stage, kids stay off the stage. Everybody wants on the stage. Well, let's take away the stage. There's no line not to cross. So the kids are right there in the middle of the show, and we do bubbles with a major finale. And that is, we produce billions of bubbles. We fill the entire area, which turns into foam. And we've got some picture of it right there. And the kids just go crazy. So I'm right out there with them, and we're making bubbles.
When does this all get started?
This is the first year that we've done this here. This is the first year. And you can find us in Kitty Land. And I actually do bubbles. We are very close to the caterpillar or the wacky worm. And I make a wacky worm bubbles. We put some and I make a caterpillar, long caterpillar. Then we make one just almost as large as the ride itself.
Okay.
So you got to come see that.
We got to wrap it up, but can you send us out in a bubble? Can you do something cool?
Let's do something cool.
Let's do something cool.
You know, I used to fish with this thing. I wasn't very good at it, so why don't we make a great big bubble today? There we go.
There we go.
Oh. That's one bubble that really rises to the occasion, huh?
Thank you. Give it up for Steve. Thank you so much.
Shows every hour on the hour, by the way. We do every hour.
And it's free.
Unheard of. Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody.
Well, he goes.